Today is World Cancer Day. 5 years ago today was the lowest day of my life. My dad went to heaven. I had to work incredibly hard to get up from that loss, to keep moving forward, to survive, make my dad proud, and most importantly, be a good mother and wife. Better days are coming. Today is a great day. Today I stand here surrounded by friends and family, and together we are doing something extraordinary, because together we are stronger. I have been on an incredible journey bringing hope to life. I have so many beautiful people in my life, and for that I feel truly blessed. My focus and desire for this book have always been that others can learn from my journey or find some recognition in another, that they will know someone else understands their difficulty or pain in a sometimes unfair life. When faced with struggles including cancer, chronic illness, and eventually the terminal illness of my beloved dad Joe, I share how I coped, and I trust that you can find hope in both my words and my experiences in this uplifting book about love, perseverance, and hope. I wanted to share my story and its impact on my life. This is my dad's story too. This is not a story of seeing the good despite circumstances. Instead, it is a story of living through the circumstances, accepting that sometimes coping is enough, and overall, one of great hope. Through my own life stories, I show that in accepting what we cannot change, we can look to the things we can change and put our focus there. Cancer has taken so much from so many. To write this book, I had to travel back to some of my most difficult days, which was very challenging. But I've learned so much in doing so. Sometimes we have to look back to move forward, because when we look back, we realize how strong we are. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it had to go through to achieve that beauty. I've learned a lot about myself. I'm not as big an IT wonky donkey as I used to be. I've learned a lot about others. Good people are out there. There are more good people than bad people. Surround yourself with good people and spare a thought and a kind word for everyone, because you never know what's going on in someone else's life. We just had a beautiful candle ceremony a few minutes ago. There is so much to learn from a candle. One does not lose its light by lighting up others' lives. Be kind always. I've been humbled by the support that I've received while publishing this book. I've felt part of a beautiful community as I read the heartfelt messages sent to me. People opening up about their unique stories, and I will always be grateful for that. Connections and support are so essential. I feature the butterfly and cherry blossom in my book. I chose the cherry blossom tree for the cover of my book because it's my favourite tree. We had a giant cherry blossom tree in the centre of our garden at home. As a child, I would spend hours sitting under it, reading books and looking at the sky between its cheerful bloom. I always remember wanting it to stay blooming for longer, or even forever. I now realise that the cherry blossom is like life, short but sweet. Nevertheless, we must enjoy the bloom, and when the flowers die back, the tree stands firm, just like our happy memories. My dad gave me a cherry blossom tree for my 40th birthday, and I planted one in my garden the day of his month's mind. The cherry blossom is the national flower of Japan. It represents a time of renewal and optimism. The pop of pink marks the ending of winter and signifies the beginning of spring. Due to their short blooming season, cherry blossoms also symbolize the transience of life. The spiritual meaning tells us about life, and it's a reminder that it's also short-lived and what we are enjoying today. The blossom represents pleasantness, goodness, the sweetness of life, and with that, a powerful fortune that life can be worth living. Cherry blossoms, also known in Japan as sakura, are an emblem of love, and they symbolize good luck. The presence of cherry blossoms marks the Hanami festival in Japan, and it is a time to celebrate life's beauty, regain perspective, and appreciate the good things in life. I chose the butterfly because butterflies are deep and powerful representations of life. Butterflies are beautiful and have mystery, symbolism, and meaning, and are a metaphor representing spiritual rebirth, transformation, change, hope, and life. Their metamorphosis is a metaphor for rebirth. When butterflies fall in love, the hormones given off start a chemical reaction in the butterfly's stomach, causing the digesting human flesh to become acidic, giving butterflies the same sensation that we humans get when we fall in love. Butterflies show us how we can go within ourselves to dissolve old forms and morph, rebuilding and evolving ourselves. They show us the importance of surrender and trust as part of the essential process of growth and renewal. So take some risks and keep moving forward. Live, love, laugh, and hold hope in your heart, for hope is the last thing lost. When there's no map to guide you, make one and pass it on. Everyone's journey is different. We must each respect that. This is your life. Live it your way. Everyone who loves you wants the best for you. Likewise, you want the best for everyone that you love. Remember, life is precious. Enjoy it and share it. This sentiment reminds me of the poem Epitaph, written by contemporary writer Merit Malloy. Epitaph captures how our loved ones can best keep our essence alive after death, not merely through reminiscence, but through purposeful acts of love. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give to me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not on your mind. You can love me most by letting hands touch hands, by letting bodies touch bodies, and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. Thank you for all your support in bringing hope to cope to life. Take care, Catherine.